to the land, adjacent landowners, and it replies with the circles didn't send back. It was Josh Whitman.
Yes, I did.
This meeting's called to order. Certification of open meeting law. Someone want to check the door? Roll call.
Koch,
Here.
Miller,
Here.
Branson,
Here.
and William is here.
Approve minutes from the March 9th meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the March 9th meeting.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the March 9th meeting. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Reports, treasury report.
Account balances in the general fund is $136,351.94. Tax account has $36,442.43. The LGIP has $72,315.82. Airport account has $7,797.93. The LGIP EMS has $2.62, and the LGI Airport has 55 cents. And checks that were written, we had electronic transfer for advanced disposable for $7,621.31. We Energies for street lights for $54.85. Johnson Block for the audit for $4,900. Stafford Rosenbaum for annexation legal fees, $1,505.60. Northwest Services for snow removal, $16,047.50. CenturyLink for the phones, $132.77. Wisconsin Towns Association annual dues, $591.63. Grota Appraisals annual assessment and board review fees, $2,375. If you want, I can hold on to that until after we have those things. They did bill us for it. We Energies for the building utilities, $362.67. Lang Enterprises for fire and road signs and some posts, $178.13. Doris Marsh election work for $234. Jenny Fender election work, $78. Sandra Murphy election work, $127.48. Margaret Burlingham election work, $111. The other three are lower because they worked a half a day. Ed Miller's salary for the year is $2,770. Winona Branssett's salary for 10 months is $2,308.75. Peggy Miller for assistant clerk for $692.62. Larry Cobb board chair salary is $369.40. William May clerk salary $1,154.37. Daily Jefferson County Union public notice for the test on the voting machine was $112.60. IRS for the first quarter Social Security Medicare taxes $757.38. Northwest Service for pothole repairs $2,383.42. And the Village of Palmyra second quarter fire protection is $20,963.38. And rural insurance for $49.98 for our annual insurance fee.
Does anybody have any additions or corrections?
I'll move to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Emergency management plan,
Nothing to report.
fire department.
Well, we got an email from Marshall Lewis discussing the village's fire ordinance, and it has to do with getting permits. And we don't have an ordinance, we've had policy a long time, which is to call the town chair. Even though I'm the fire department liaison, I would prefer it stays with Larry because I don't have a cell phone. You've always got your phone with you. But anyway, our policy is to call the chairman and then call the non-emergency sheriff's department number and say that we're gonna start a fire. The village's ordinance, when I looked at it, requires getting a permit. And I think that probably works really well in a residential village, but I don't think it works out in the countryside. And I had a long talk with the dispatcher up at Jefferson Sheriff's Department, and he brought up the scenario that a guy gets home from work at 5:30, the weather conditions are perfect, he's got a brush pile he wants to burn. It's impractical to think about getting a permit from the village, because by then, A, no one answers the phone, B, you're supposed to fill out a form and take it to the fire department, and they may not be there. So it could be a long time before you get a permit. So the sheriff's department, I talked with the dispatcher and the sheriff, and they both said the same thing: keep what we've got, it works well. They need to know if we have a burning ban, so I don't know, I think you can get the DNR to alert you, Larry, if there is a burning ban on. And at that point, you should alert the sheriff's department that we are honoring the burning ban.
Marshall Lewis sent me notification the last time the DNR put on a burn ban.
Well, you can get one directly from
But I
them.
get one from the DNR.
You'll get it faster that way.
Okay.
So that was their suggestion. So I'm gonna suggest that we do nothing about an ordinance, but stick with what we've got, because according to the sheriff's department, it works well. And that's where the 911 calls go anyway, they don't go to the village. They go to the sheriff's department. So,
Okay. Airport? Is anybody in from the airport?
Chris Miller is in the process of taking over as manager. Don's in pretty tough shape, and he's no longer conversing with anybody. So we tried to get as much information from him as we could before he couldn't communicate with us, and we got a lot, but we didn't get everything, so it's a work in process. So far, there hasn't been anything happen yet that's been out of the ordinary, though. And we did get the insurance completely split off from the town, except for the dump truck. That's still listed on the town, and that'll be reimbursed to the town from the airport.
Blue Spring Lake District?
There's an issue with the boat ramp, and I'm looking into that. We're looking into the possibility of getting a grant from the DNR, but the grant may not be available to us due to the configuration of the lake with the pitch on the ramp and the fact that the parking is so far away. But I'm working on that with the DNR right now.
What is the issue with the ramp?
The issue is the ramp is too steep, and you can't make it handicapped accessible. Now, there are options for not having a handicapped accessible boat launch, but we have to look into them.
Okay. Thank you.
And they swept the road. Dick Natrip told me that there's still a problem there. Well, I'm gonna take a look at it tomorrow. I'll talk to Ken when he gets here. He'll be a little bit later, because he's got a meeting at Hebron tonight too.
Building inspector?
yes.
I have nothing.
Nothing? Highway?
Good thing we're here.
Thank you.
Grab a couple of chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we made the rounds with potholing, a couple weeks ago, or whatever it was after the last meeting. What else do we have? We did that sweeping today, Parkview.
I was told today that there's still a trail of something on the road. I didn't look at it. Dick Natrip told me about it.
At the lake?
around the lake.
Yeah, he went back today and went around it, was that after he went by today? Or-
I wasn't around with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he went back, because, yeah, he had some issue with a valve or something, so he's like, I gotta get back over there and make another pass or
Oh,
two, so
okay.
he might have did that today.
All right.
I don't think there's anything else listed if you had anything. Nope. So, that's all we got.
Okay. Correspondence.
Got a bit here. John and Nancy Burton's rezoning request was approved by the county. Humane Society didn't send us a letter, didn't do anything. No dogs they picked up. And this is a joint account with the town for, was it fire protection district? Well, somebody deposited $112.27 in it, so now we have $312.27. Don't know who it was. Grota Appraisal sent us a letter, said that they're for the county doing all the assessing, but they're also against it. I don't know if they want to keep our business or not, I don't know. My favorite place, the Department of Workforce Development, we had a $100 credit for a long time, now we owe them nothing, and now they sent us a $50 refund. So, I talked to the lady and she said that they wouldn't refund the full $100, but they refunded 50 of us, and I said, well, I'll take it. And County Extension has some classes for new officials and continuing officials. They're from May to June 2015, if anybody wants to take a look at these and decide if they want to do something with them. And they also have classes here for town clerks and town board chairs for Thursday, May 7th and Wednesday, May 27th, and one's in Brookville, one's in DeForest. That'd be me and you.
It's May 7th.
This is from, who is this from? Wisconsin Inspection Agency. They sent us a check for $175 for inspecting of the property on North, that must be their home, their address. No, US 12 in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I didn't know we had any properties over there. But they sent us a check for $175, so.
Can I see that, Bill?
Sure. The state of Wisconsin sent us a annual report reminder, said it's due on the April 30th, which I assume is for the recycling grants. I thought that was due in October 1st, but maybe it's a preliminary one.
Excuse me,
You
Bill.
want me to?
This was for a permit for North 1583 County Road H.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And that was the other one where I called you about the fire number that you had to order.
Okay.
Does this, you or me?
This is from Jefferson County zoning, or land information. I'm not sure if we order signs for these or not. This is for West 396 Hooper Road. I thought that was one of them that,
That's a property Sue Hauser bought.
Sue Hauser.
Right.
and this must be the other one, West 370. We ordered those signs already. And John Burton ordered one on West 107 Hooper Road. I guess we'll need to order that sign.
Yeah.
And then these two say to remove the signs at North 1579H and 1581H as they're no longer being used. I don't see those. I'll get the other sign ordered for that and the other property for Burton. DNR sent us a check for $25 for the MFL yield tax. Don't explain too much, they just sent us the check for it. Here's. This is another one, these are maybe that's another one. For some reason they sent me two of them. I think that's all I have.
You want me to do this? You want me to take care of this?
If you don't want, I'll do it.
Oh, it's not. Unless you want to.
Is that it?
That's
Okay.
all I have.
New business, discussion and action on bike ride through Town Palmyra on June 27th.
Hi, our organization is Tour de Goose. We're out of Watertown. It's a fundraiser for the Watertown Area Cares Clinic, which provides health care coverage for un- and underinsured people in the Jefferson and Dodge County area. So this is the third year we have done this ride. This is the loop that's gonna come through the township of Palmyra is the 100-mile. We have actually 4 different loops. And I'm thinking it'll probably be 25 or less riders. And by the time they get down here, they will be quite spread out. There might be groups of 3 or 4, but not, it's not gonna be a big block of people. It's gonna be some people straggling along here and there. This is 100 miles. You're gonna be a rider that's ridden quite a bit already to pull that off. So, we're coming down hard gravel and taking a right on CI and taking a left on Zion Road down to Pine Road and coming into the village. And I talked to the village and we're actually taking a rest break. We're gonna have something at the beach park and then proceeding through town and taking H down to Young Road and taking Young over and then catching Bluff into Walworth County. So that would be what would be going through your township with. So it wouldn't be a lot of people. It'll probably be, let's see, now we're leaving 7. It'll probably be people would be coming through here later in the morning, maybe 10 o'clock-ish. It's not that far really from Watertown down here, 30 miles. So I'm thinking 10 o'clock-ish, and it probably won't be an hour, and most of them will be through. So I've already talked to Jefferson County Parks. They were happy about everything we did. I talked to Jefferson County Highway Department. They liked everything. And on the way down here, I was talking to the Jefferson County Sheriff, and they liked everything we were doing. So that was it. So we would be just using those roads for an hour, hour and a half. And I don't know, is there any other questions or anything you would like me to?
Are you taking Zion and then Pine back to H, or are you just staying on Zion all the way to 59?
We're taking Zion down to Pine, and then yeah, we would be hitting 59 right outside of town.
So you're not gonna be on Pine at all?
I guess, yeah, because we will be just on Zion. I know the way the map shows it, it's hard to tell which is, yeah, we would be on Zion.
Zion all the way to 59.
You're right, I made a mistake there. We will be taking Zion all the way down to 59, yeah, you're right. So actually that is with Jefferson County, that end from Pine down is designated a bike route or a bike-friendly road. So, which I tried to keep it on nice, quiet roads. H may be a little bit, but I can't imagine, I mean, these will all be experienced riders, or should be, I mean, otherwise they're not gonna bite off 100 miles, so. And we always stress being courteous and following the rules of the road, and most of these people should be experienced and know that. So it won't be any big group, so, anything else that you'd like to know?
Your name?
I'm Dale Oestrich, I'm sorry, Dale, Oestrreich.
Okay.
And I always liked this here, I used to be the UPS driver down here for about 2 years. Well, one of them, but, well, one of the guys was hurt, I was down here for a long time. Delaware was always my favorite town. Just a little plug.
You think the bikes will be on the road for about an hour then, or so?
Hour and a
They stop in the
half.
village for a while and they'll just.
Right, and really, we're just gonna have, I mean, it's gonna be such a small amount of people. But we have done other routes, we never did 100 mile, but people ask for it, and since I was a UPS driver, I know every road in Jefferson, Dodge, Walworth, so, I just thought I would try and make it as, least traveled roads and quiet, pretty roads, so.
Do we have to take any action on it?
I don't,
I don't think so.
I
just know it's coming.
yeah,
Right, I mean,
you can just say good luck and.
Yeah, go for it.
I think he's really being 25, I think it's gonna be a high.
Well, you had it 2 years prior to this, correct?
right, and we never came this far down, we usually.
You got tired before?
Well, see, they wanted 100 mile.
Oh, I see you added miles.
We had to add another 40, because the longest one was 60, and we and people request to have different routes, and since I know where everything is, I kind of try and make them a little different every year, so you're seeing different territory, so.
Okay, well, good luck.
Can I say something?
Yep.
You don't know when the county's going to do signing though, do you?
No, I don't. I'll just make sure they don't that weekend. If
Well,
I-
that would be great. I have talked to the highway department, and they know that we are,
Right, but there's some road work.
Is this a Saturday?
this is a
They
Saturday.
wouldn't be working then anyhow.
Saturday.
No, but if they've got,
If they
if
might
they've
have-
got it torn up,
They got it torn out.
Oh, so the county would be doing it?
well, they were supposed to do it last fall and they didn't get to it.
Oh, okay.
What is it, 100 feet on?
So they're supposed to tear up 80 feet.
80 feet
and
on-
overlay 200 and some feet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they'd be working that early, they'd be doing that in June, but I don't know.
Right, well, and like I said, I did talk to the highways department, and they have that on. He too was concerned about if roads were gonna rip up, and he said he would let me know well in advance.
I'm sure the road will be open to local traffic anyhow, we just might have to slow down a little bit.
Have you got a card that I could contact you?
Oh, I don't, but I have a phone number. I'm, 920-261-7019, that would be my home number. And I also work at the Two Rivers Bicycle Shop in Watertown.
What was your first name again?
Dale.
Dale, okay.
Okay, discussion and action on Josh and Christine Wakeland petition for a zoning amendment on tax parcel number 024-051-6-0334-001 on Hooper Road.
Yeah, I'm Josh, and we're just my parents' farm on W1108 Hooper Road. I'd like to split off a 1.6 acre lot with the possibility to rezone it in the future to 2 acres, including a outbuilding. But yeah, for the time being, it's just gonna be 1.6 acres, so we can build a house on. Anything else?
No, I have, did you see you got your,
Yeah, the sent it out to the 12.
So you look, the landowners that are within
I think it's a quarter mile, he said, yeah. Pretty much everyone on Hooper Road, on the dead end side,
Okay.
he ends up doing.
First of all, Josh, I want to thank you for cooperating, and I know you were a little hesitant about asking everybody about it, but I think it's a better policy that we do that, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I move that we accept this zoning change.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the zoning amendment on this tax parcel of Josh and Christine Wakeland. Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. We'll sign these documents, and
Okay.
when I'm ready, you can take them and leave. Discussion and action concerning upgrading the Town of Palmyra website.
I think,
You have something?
yeah, I think that we determined that it's gonna cost extra money to update it, and I can't remember what we call that. Sorry about that.
RSS feed?
RSS. It seems to me that it's very easy to simply link your own email to the town's, website. So I don't frankly see any reason to do this. I think it might, maybe the news would get out a little bit faster that way, but anybody that's interested can check the town's website anyway. And if they don't know to do that, they could be reminded, I guess, if someone has an e-letter.
That goes to the town.
Yeah, turn it. You just take it to the zoning office. They'll get it too.
Yeah, they'll have a meeting about that, and they'll notify you, you can go to the meeting when they approve.
Okay, I don't have to go correct the
You don't have
You don't
to,
have to.
I'll go
Okay,
for you.
okay, appreciate it a lot. Have a good night.
You'll get
And
a
they'll
bill,
send you a bill.
You'll get a bill.
Sure of that.
Okay,
Anybody else have anything? I guess I just think it's an unnecessary thing. That's personal opinion.
okay. I think just because only 1/3 of the towns have websites, it's a courtesy to the electorate, and I think we're doing more than 2/3 of them are, and I think in this day and age, we should have the website, and we do, so I think what we have is what we're gonna keep. Do you have anything to add?
I think anybody that's interested in doing anything knows when we have our meetings, we're accessible by phone, by internet, or by email. I see nothing wrong with what we've got now.
Okay, I guess no action, okay? Okay, discussion and action to appoint road superintendent.
Guess we have to do this annually, right? That's what
Yes.
we did last year.
Yep.
I'm gonna move to appoint Ed Road Superintendent.
I'll second it.
And I think according to the insurance, we're supposed to pay him something to do this.
Oh,
So we should ask him what he wants to be paid within reason.
we can put it on the agenda for next month, or you wanna handle it now?
Well, let's just handle the whole thing. Now,
Okay.
we're appointing him as part of the whole thing.
Okay.
I talked to the insurance agent, Bill, what's his name? Bill Jensen. And he said it looks better because of what I'm doing, I'm out on the roads a lot. And with the workman's comp insurance, just having a dollar amount, and he said $100 would be fine
$100
For a year.
for a year.
per year.
For a year.
Just so- So I
I
would.
drive around the roads, it's 60 miles every time you make a lap, and I'm doing that constantly. So I don't feel that I would be taking money unduly, but I will not vote on it.
So
You wanna
I'm gonna
amend?
move that we appoint
You
him.
wanna amend it?
Yeah, I'll amend my motion.
Amend your motion.
I amend the motion to say that we will appoint Ed Miller, road superintendent, and pay him $100 a year.
Okay, I second it. It's been moved and seconded to reappoint Ed Miller as road superintendent and pay him $100 a year. Is there any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
Motion carried. in spite of it. Discussion and action to transfer funds to LJP. You need funds transferred?
Well, we talked about it, I don't know if we do or not. Right now, money seems to be going up pretty fast. If we put it over there, we'll take it out of the tax account, because we've got about $36,000 in there. We've got to take some of that out, send it over. Still have to pay the county.
You have enough till the next meeting?
Oh,
If you transfer that out?
Oh, yeah. We've got $136,000 left in the general budget.
Okay. You should be okay.
Yeah. So if you want to transfer maybe
35,000?
Well, if there's 36 in there, I still owe the county around $400 for the dog tags.
Okay.
Let's just transfer 30,000.
We transfer 30?
30,000?
30.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay, right?
Yeah.
We need a motion.
Okay, I move that we transfer $30,000 from the tax account to the LGIP.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to transfer $30,000 from the tax account to the general account, correct?
The LGIP.
The
The LGIP.
Oh, to LJP.
Tax account to the LGIP.
Tax account. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Discussion and possible action on policy for work on road right-of-ways.
Last year, I received a request, I believe it was from a cable company, and they wanted to cut up in the road and put in fiber optic cable under the road in Blue Spring Lake. And we have no policy for work done on the road right-of-ways. So at the last highway committee meeting, we reworked the county's permit system, and I forgot to bring it with me, so I can explain it to you, or we can put it off till next month, it's your choice.
Do you need it done? Right away?
Do you have anything?
Nobody has said anything, there's nothing pending.
Then why don't we just wait, let's just postpone it until next month, and then you can read the policy.
Okay, we'll do that, wait till next month,
Okay.
on the policy. Okay. Discussion and action of burning policy for the town, I think it was covered earlier.
That's covered in the fire department report, I
That
think.
was in the fire department report.
Yeah. So should we put that on the website, though, what our?
I think we will put the burning procedure,
Yep.
we put on the website.
Okay.
Call the town chair, call the non-emergency sheriff's department number. You want to get that, Bill, and just put that number on the website?
The
The
non-emergency sheriff's
non-emergency
number.
number.
Okay.
Yep. Before you burn.
So basically the policy, our policy will
Yeah,
stay
it'll
the
stay
same.
the same, but it should be on the website.
Public comment? No? Okay. Motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.